So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And we're underway. Oh, this looks sharp. Radeon. And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position. Mbappe! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool break through just as they wanted it. And he skips past his man, distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe, now it's Kane. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And here's Kane. Oh, important interception. Kundal. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe plays it short. Great chance! They've scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
After 13 minutes is number 27,
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
McAllister with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Kundl. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Decent hit from there. Kundl. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
McAllister, and it's Fernandes. Saliba, Van Dijk. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Fernandes. Now it's Fernandes. He's having a go. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Mbappe goes short. And it's Alexander. There's the shot! Serginho. Serginho's cross. Tries to get it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kundl. Nicely spread. Great vision. It's a goal kick. Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Produces a cross. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That ball looks a good one. They're urging him to shoot. And that has been clubbed away. And it's McAllister. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's a key interception. Kundal. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he should have made it 4.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
He's there to hit it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. Looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossing. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally...
It's Kane! Oh, it's come off the upright. Flings it across. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that has left him in a heap. Kane. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Kane. Oh, no joy this time. Kundal. And here's Mbappe. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Messi. Drives it in. Tries to get it clear. Cooper. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in, gets into some space. And he whips it in. Van Dijk attempts a clearance, looking for options for movement. 75 minutes played. Tries to pass it through, spread neatly. Nice control. Delivery from... Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Kane simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 27.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
15. Radeon. Number 20.
Foot in.
McAllister.
Kane.
On the field.
A droll.
Number 9.
Cundle wins the duel this time.
Number 19. Trossard. Number 33.
Aims beyond the defence.
Number 18.
Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. And that could set him on his way. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cooper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. The final 5 minutes.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's intervened well there. Deftly away. Cooper. And Cundle. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's cut it out. He's got a goal! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
After 90 minutes is number 31.
Millwall playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Liverpool clear. That's at the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game? He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hakimi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Andrick, that's a good ball out wide. Messi. Messi goes on a charge down the left. Hakimi. That's the throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernal. Now it's Griezmann. And that has left him in a heap. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's a good run that, great timing. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And no, he's seen through all of that. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Kane. Mbappe! That carried quite a threat. And it's been taken short. And this is Messi, and that was nowhere near his best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Mbappe is on his own. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Foot in. So it is still 0-0. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well measured ball. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross flung in towards the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. Played out to the right. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Kane. Fernandes. And he's had it nicked away. João Cancelo. No outsmarting him this time. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. He's in. And a chance! Oh, it's gone in! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Good ball over the top. Can he finish? He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, it takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. And that's another throw. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Kane. This looks promising. Out to the left it goes. Fernandes. Serginho. Now Hernandez. He's got away. Threads one in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Endrick chasing after it. Fernandes. Hernandez. Hakimi proves too strong. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Just eases him off the ball. João Cancelo. And they've got a throw. And here's Kane. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Liverpool get the second half going. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Kane. And it's Messi. Decent progress down the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, sweet feet. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's Griezmann. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Kane. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that has not gone well. Zaire Emery. Nice looking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Kane. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Messi. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Fernandes. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Andrick. Griezmann. And here's Kane. Fernandes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Kane. Oh, good ball! That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! They get a throw-in. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, they've got it again. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And he plays one through. He's having a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hernandez. And it's Andrick. He's in space and looking for options. Endrick's cross. Oh, important interception.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a sharp pass.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the...
Goes for the shot! It's loose in for the pieces! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not the most accurate pass. He's having a hit! Oh no, That could be a costly miss.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's worked it through. Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Hakimi. Now it's Endrick. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's hoisted clear. Chance for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And the number on the board is 3. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. De Bruyne. Hakimi makes the interception. He's trying to hit the front line here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the...